In that video, I share with you guys how my car was stolen, and man, I don't know if I have something following me with cars. Like, you see why, guys, I'm not buying a car soon. Why? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olive Kirote and this is Olive Kirote Rebranded. So we do videos weekly on topics to do with business, money and cryptocurrency as well. Kindly smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment if you learn anything on this video, and even share it with any person you think they would benefit with the information I'm about to give you guys. So if you don't follow me on Instagram at Olive_Kirote, I shared with my followers about a small incident that I had last week on Friday. Yes, I had a very small minor accident on Waiyaki Way, and let me not lie to you guys, that experience taught me a lot. As much as this is a Kenyan video, I honestly believe if you're in Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, Ghana, whatever you are, I honestly feel like this video will come through for you as long as you have been in an accident, okay? So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys 3 particular things, and one will be during the accident, the second one will be dealing with cops, and then the final one would be dealing with insurance. So those are the 3 things I actually learned from this whole experience, and I'm going to just give you an idea of what happened. So Waiyaki Way is one of major roads, you could say, in Nairobi city, and it's a road that helps you go to Westlands, or rather the western part of the city. If you know ABC Place, that's where I was, and I had come from the new bypass. As I joined Waiyaki Way, I wanted to exit and go back to the other side. You a better view of what exactly was going on. I was on this road. It's like the new road, the Red Hill Road that joins people from Thika Road, Muthaiga, Village Market, that whole side. So I came on like this, so I turned left, right? So when I turned left, there's a small slip road that enables drivers to come back. So right outside ABC Place, somewhere here where there's this car slip road now, is where I was hit. So what do? I'm going to indicate and join that car slip road. I don't know if it's a slip road or a slip turn, but you guys know that car slip turn, yeah? So I'm joining the slip turn. We are all waiting to join now the other road. And you know, guys, in Kenya, people don't drive slowly, people drive fast. It was my turn and I'm entering, right? Then the cop is saying, Olive, go. But let me tell you guys, there was a bus coming on full speed. But I was just like, is this cop right? Like, is he saying in his mind? Because he's telling us to go, but he hadn't told the other guys to stop. So in my mind, I'm thinking he's not told them to stop yet. So if I just follow his hand and just join the road, chances of me being hit by that bus are very high. So what do? As a driver who has assessed the situation, I decide to just stop, right? It's not like I'm on speed anywhere. I'm like on 10 kilometers or 8 kilometers or even 3 kilometers per hour. So I'm just like, you know what? I know the cop is telling us to go, but he's forgotten, or rather it was she actually. She had forgotten to tell the other side to stop. So they were still coming like chap chap. So I'm just like, girl, no. So I decided to stop, and as soon as I decide to stop, she realizes, oh, I've actually not stopped this side. But as soon as she's going to stop the other side, the car behind me literally just rammed into me. So the thing is, and I'll explain this later, the lady behind me driving was still seeing the cop doing this, like, go, go, go. But I, on the other hand, since I'm the one who's meant to enter the highway, the cars were still coming on full speed, so I decided not to go. But she was really insisting and looking at the cop and not looking at what I was doing as the driver in front of her, and that's why she rammed into me. So obviously we got into a small accident. The cop now noticed and eventually now stopped that other lane that was going very, very fast. And then she said, okay, come and park here at the side. You come park here at the side. Let's talk who was on the wrong. So this is where I'm going to start the video. What happens during an accident? So I'm going to just give you guys tips from the story and show you what I've learned from this whole journey, okay? The first thing I learned is do not move from the scene until a traffic cop actually tells you to. I've seen this so many times on road accidents, and most of the time you find so much traffic only for you to drive ahead and see that yo, kuna accident may happen hapa. But they're not moving, and be like, see, they just move. But that's the thing, if you move, then the cop has no way to know who was on the right or on the wrong, and then he would have to now hear both of your stories, yet the scene of the accident could give him a better idea of who exactly was on the right or on the wrong. Second tip is, when I was hit, let me not lie to you guys, I wasn't expecting to be hit. And I was even rushing to a networking event that morning. Honestly, there's a feeling that there was like an intense feeling that I literally felt in me, and I was trying to breathe in, and I was like, wait, have I been hit? And let me tell you guys, I kind of understand why there's this panicky confusion that goes on, because there's some feeling you get, especially if you're hit. I don't know how it feels when you're the other party who hit someone, which I think is even worse, because you're now going to panic like a million times. But when I was hit, I was like, wait. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, how bad is the damage? Oh my god, what do I do? Like, there's like a feeling you get, especially if you're a first time person who's been hit. So be aware of that feeling and just breathe and stay calm so that you don't get into like a panic attack. Third tip is, cops will be sent to your scene, and most of the time these are traffic cops. They usually wear like a hat, right? A white hat, especially in Kenya. So when the cops come, they will ask you to move once they've seen the verdict of who is right or wrong. They will not ask you to move if they're not sure who is on the right or wrong. So for us, it was obvious. So as soon as the cops come, they'll tell you to park. And now this is the third tip, guys. Make sure your doors are locked. Let me tell you, onlookers and passerbys, they can feed on your confusion. Like, they literally can feed on the fact that you're panicking. And if you've left your doors unlocked, your valuables could go. And let's just say unaingia tu mashida zingine. So as soon as you're told to park on the side, come out with your valuables, maybe your house keys, your phone or something. Just have them on you and make sure you've locked the doors of your car. And then you're going to obviously be told to come outside for the negotiation and talking to happen. The fourth tip I was shared with my auntie. So my auntie was actually hit by a PSV, which is basically a matatu, and the guy actually tried to run, but my aunt was very fast, and as soon as she came out, she realized this guy wanted to hit and run. And remember, she told me as soon as she was hit, because it was more of like a jam, cars are trying to come out, her, she's on her lane, a guy just came and hit her on the side. What you do is you switch off that car very fast, put on hazards, come out of the door, and immediately make sure you have your phone. Take the picture of the car, take the picture of the make, take the picture of the insurance if you can. Where it hit you from, like if it hit you with the side, take a picture on that car as well and your car as well, especially if there are no cops around, especially if there are no eyewitnesses to help you validate your story. Your pictures will do that for you. So this is just in the extreme ends, where you're dealing, one, with a matatu, and two, someone who is ready to hit and run. The fifth thing I learned from this incident is, if you are in the wrong, sis, they are going to ask you for your driving license, and they're also going to take out the insurance sticker from you. I don't know when they return these things, but as of the incident, I saw that happen with my own two eyes. But if you're on the right, they'll just ask for your personal details, your name, your ID number, where are you from. I want to briefly squeeze in a story that I was told by a friend on my DMs on Instagram. She told me that she was involved in an accident. So she told me, obviously it's a roundabout, they were told to come out, what has happened, explain your story. And she told me the guy was so cooperative. He was like, yes, I'm going to pay you, let's just andikisha nini, abstract, we go our ways. But who are Kenyan cops? And I'm sorry if your parent is a cop, I'm sorry if you are a cop yourself, but this was so sad. And you can just see the manipulation of cops in Africa. Like, the corruption is just biased. Why are you going to sell and yet you've cooperated? No, he didn't do a hit and run. He didn't say he's not gonna pay. It just shows you how brutal these cops can be. It's bad. Be on the lookout of traffic cops trying to milk you money. And this is something I've seen and I'm going to share with you as we progress with the video. So guys, I forgot to share this particular story that was actually shared to me, and I was like, I've had this story before, guys. I've had this story before, so we can read it together. It's saying, if you cause a very minor accident, please don't stop, which is very true. So she continued to tell me that Kenyans are very dramatic. She learned from an experience whereby they were driving at a market, and then you know that blind spot mirror, okay? The one near the headlights touched some lady who was on the road. So she did stop to see if she was okay. The next minute, she just saw a whole crowd surrounding the car. She's like, oh my god, what the F? So this woman now started pretending that, oh, you've stepped on my leg. She decided not to leave the car, so I never even left the car. She was walking perfectly. Mtu amekanyagwa mguu hatembei, so I just left. Basically, if she was really truly stepped on by a whole vehicle, guys, like how did the tire even get to her? And she's walking perfectly, so you can just tell this was just a way to get her to pay her. So she kept walking, and a lot of people can steal from me at that time because, you know, there were mechanics there already saying, oh, spare part ya getting expensive. I'm like, who has asked you? And she finishes off to say that we should also talk more about scenarios where people pay on the spot, plus corrupt cops who make the matters worse. And imagine you hitting someone by mistake and getting jail time for bribes, which is very, very true. And I've actually just highlighted it right now in my previous story. And I just want you guys to see how the roads are not friendly at all. In her case, I mean, this lady is pretending hands down. She's not being stepped on. She just wants to be reimbursed money that really did not affect her. So be aware of that. And then another thing is the last part where she's saying about people's scenarios and how cops make the matters worse, which is very true. And you've just seen how that lady, the guy was really willing to go the insurance route, but the cops are like, if they go the insurance route, they're not gonna make money. They want money, so they become corrupt and just start threatening you about jail time, threatening you about going to the cell. And you're asking yourself, but why am I doing this? Why do I have to pay bribes? Yet I've not done anything wrong that is beyond me being able to fix it. So guys, that was the part I really wanted to highlight. Thanks to my Instagram followers coming through with these tips. So I hope you guys can learn from this as well. Especially if you're on the wrong, please maybe be as humble as you can, be persuasive as you can, be firm with your answers as you can. Don't let them sit on you or manipulate you or make you pay, yet you're ready to pay through insurance. Like, why do we pay insurance? Exactly for this situation. My second part of this video is dealing with cops. So once all that happened, right, and I was told to go by my way, I actually went and did my errand. Cops told me, come early in the morning at 10 a.m. to get your abstract. So obviously, you guys know, if you lose anything, if you get into an accident, you report anything, you have to get a police abstract. It was funny to me because I was hit on Friday, but the cops did not feel like going back to the police station to fill for me the abstract, so they told me to come the next day, which was a Saturday. But anyway, I didn't want to argue with the cop. I head over to the police station, and let me tell you guys, I remember I got to the police station, and as soon as I enter, I go to one of the cops and I'm like, hi, I was hit yesterday on Wayaki Way, I've come for my abstract. She just looks at me like,
print abstract.
I'm like,
I thought it's free of charge. Like, I thought the government actually provides us these things.
And she just looked at me like, girl, everyone look a print abstract. I'm just like, I went, printed the abstracts. She did mention that I should print 3 of them, and I printed them. It's an accident abstract. So when you go online, just Google Kenyan accident abstract. Not the normal abstract for reporting, I don't know, like theft. No, the accident one is separate. So I printed 3 of them. Tip, guys, don't even print the second page because that guy just tore it and threw it, and I was just looking at him like, do you know I paid for that page as well? I reached there, get the traffic cop. He told me, go outside, find some money if you want me to write this abstract. You know it's a Saturday, so come up with an amount there. And I was just looking at him like, I had to fail this car again. You've already sent me back to print abstracts. Like, now you want me to pay you to do your goddamn job. Like, as in, guys, me, I was done. But anyway, I just kept my cool. And then started asking me, what do I do? I was just like, I run a small business. Oh, so you run a business, you must have money. Come up with the money, madam, or you're gonna come back here on Monday to get this abstract signed and stamped. The insurance will not take your abstract if it's not signed and stamped by the police station nearest to your scene of accident. I got my stamp and it was signed, and I got my abstract. I'm going to stop here, guys, and urge you to stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to actually show you guys how to deal with insurance. I'm going to show you step by step documents. However, in this video I believe I've showed you how to deal at the scene of the accident and how to deal with cops as well, guys. Disclaimer, if you're a cop, I don't believe that all cops are corrupt, because actually, guys, quick story, I have been stolen for a car before, and I did a video some time back. Like, guys, this was among my first videos on this channel in 2018. If you are still interested to know that story, I'm going to leave it in the description box below, because I don't think it is still on the channel. I think I've archived it. I share with you guys how my car was stolen. That is also a video that can really help you, and you could learn a thing or two, especially to do with parking and how exactly my car was stolen in a mall. Crazy. And you can watch that as we wait for the next video. Like I said, not all cops are bad, because when my car was stolen, these guys were really helpful. I think you can watch that video in this description box below and learn a few things. However, like I said, guys, just learn to stay calm, learn to breathe in and breathe out. And in the next video, I'm going to go in deep on how you can deal with insurance. My tips will come through as well, and if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. So guys, stay tuned for next video, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Bye, see you on the next one. Don't forget to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video so far, and if you've learned anything new, let me know what you've learned on the comment section down below. Bye guys, see you on the next one.